So today we've talked about constraint propagation, which is a method of inference where we assign values to variables to satisfy certain external constraints. By doing so, we arrive at strong inferences about the problem, like which shapes represent objects or how the words in a sentence interact. After defining constraint propagation, we talked about how it can be useful in interpreting images by using prior knowledge of constraints to anticipate predictable shapes out in the world. Then we talked about natural language understanding, where prior knowledge of the rules of grammar and the parts of speech allow us to make sense of new sentences. Now, constraint propagation is actually an incredibly complex process. We have numerous constraints for visual scenes and verbal sentences that we haven't discussed here. We also use constraint propagation in other areas as well, such as in making sense of auditory and tactile information. Reading Braille, for instance, can be seen as an instance of constraint propagation. We'll pick up on this discussion later when we talk about visuospatial reasoning, but this will also come up in our discussion of configuration, which can be seen as a specific instance of constraint propagation in the context of design.